What's going on? So it is 2038. It's Sunday night, and I just got done wrapping up Marvel anime Wolverine from 2011. That shit was amazing. Definitely a solid 8.7 out of 10. The only thing that really held it back was its rating, honestly. Like, it's TV 14, but if it had gone full TV MA, like, it would have been a hell of a lot better in terms of getting the violence factor and all that shit in. Because they were like very sparse with the blood and the violence factor and all that. I mean, it was really cool to watch though. So it's set in Japan. Logan's in Japan, and he's after the love of his life, Mariko, and he tries to get her back, and he has to go through a whole bunch of hoops and shit, mainly Shingen. Um, who else was there? Hideki, um, Asano, and Ko, and Yukio, and Kikyo. So many names to remember. And the whole story is really amazing, and also Omega Red as well. Milo Ventimiglia, he does the voice talent for Logan. He did a really good job. I was surprised at that. That really impressed me. Like, because for so long, everybody has grown up with different versions of Wolverine. Most of us have grown up with the 90s Wolverine. Most of us have grown up with Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And there have been other. That's been like. That's the. Yeah, three iterations of Logan that we've dealt with over the years. We've had animated version, we've had the voice talents, and then we've had the live action talent. So, um, yeah, Milo did a damn good job. I was surprised because I thought that voice sounded so familiar, and then I looked and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Milo." I was happy. So, and also he fights. What's that dumbass's name? Vedhara. Varhata. That's a giant fucking statue. That shit was crazy. Mm. But yeah, the animation's beautiful. It's from Sony Pictures Animation. I love Marvel anime. I don't know why they didn't do more. Like for Marvel anime, they have Wolverine, X Men, Blade, and Iron Man. I remember Iron Man. I've seen X. I've seen all of them, but I can't remember what the hell the story for Iron Man was. But it's for Wolverine. So for this one, I definitely enjoyed it a whole lot. I wish it had an MA rating. It's on Netflix right now, and so is Marvel X Men as well. So you can check that shit out. Mm. Um, what were the takeaways from this? Just the rating, honestly, and what's his name? Oh man, I can't think of his. I think it's Hideki. Yeah, Hideki. That dude is twisted as fuck. Holy shit. Like he's basically he has the lone survivor mentality, honestly, where he manipulated everything into he would be the last man standing basically. Like he would have Mariko at any cost. And he proved that by blowing up the building that was yeah, Jew, that's his damn name. Juo. Juo, that's it. Juo. Juo. Ugh. I don't have a problem with Asian names, but it's hard to remember a lot of them. It's like, fuck. It's like, whatever happened to this Bob? That's horrible to say, but it's funny because then they would turn to Diob. So I don't know. The names are unique, and it's hard to remember everybody's names because they go by so many different titles. Most of them in Asian cinema or shows have gone by, titles. I'm used to the titles. Like, they go by the dragon, the snake, the serpent, the what was another one they went by? I can't think of the damn name. The tooth, or whatever, so on and so forth. Simple titles, because it's hard to pronounce some of their names unless you actually hear it, and you have to sound it out with the syllables and shit. So yeah, Juo set up. Yeah, Juo Hideki, that's his name. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, his setup is pretty amazing. Like, he manipulated all the gangs in Japan into fighting each other while he sits atop the world doing nothing. Like, he controls it all. It's amazing. What was one of my favorite highlights from the Caesar series? Hell Road. Oh yes, that was awesome. If Hell Road had an MA rating, oh, it would have been so beautiful. Oh, just that episode was so cool. It was so brutal and such an uphill battle, and I love that. I love an uphill battle. Those are the best struggles ever. Um, I would definitely say Hell Road was better than Endgame Final Fight. Honestly, it's the truth. Like, Endgame Final Fight is so overrated. This one was a lot more, much more brutal, honestly. Um, I love the backstories. I love the characters. I love the culture. I think this is set in, because I'm trying to remember here. I know it's set in Japan, but I'm not sure because I tried to look it up and see where it was set time wise, because all of the X-Men, all the comics are set under different timelines and stuff, and I try to keep track of all that. So I want to say, given how youthful Logan looked, I'd say it was set during the Wolverine movie, or after that, or before it, maybe. I still haven't seen that yet. It's on my to-do list. Um, what was the best fight in the show? Definitely Logan versus Omega Red. That was pretty neat. Um, Logan versus Shingen was good. Shingen's amazing. This motherfucker took the reason he couldn't be beat. He literally made an armored suit of vibranium and steel. And the way he moves in that shit with a black belt, oh my god. That's just crazy good. I loved it. It was some amazing, straight up martial arts I love. It was beautiful. I love this anime. I wish they would do more with it, because anime gives you it gives you more freedom to do action versus live action, because live action, it's a taxing thing because you have to practice, 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 practice. Whereas with animation or anime, if you make a mistake, all you have to do is just erase it, retrace, keep going, and do it again. So, I mean, there's practice involved, but it's not that bad. The only thing you have to rehearse with that is, unless you're doing it like, if you're doing motion capture like they did with the Clone Wars with Maul versus Ahsoka in season 7. But even then, like, it was crazy good, and I love it. Madhouse is a great anime studio. I love them. They're phenomenal. Um, what else was there? The caps didn't line up with a lot of it. That annoyed me. That sucked. Um, else? I definitely would love to. I might. I don't know. I don't know if I want to own it though. I mean, it's nice to be able to stream it because I'm like, oh, now I've seen it. Now it's in my. Now I've got it in my head. Now I remember all that shit. So yeah, in terms of Marvel, like that's number one to me now because it was so good, such a good story, a bittersweet story because Logan loses Mariko. Um, but it is a rich story. It's a very well paced, balanced story. I love it. I highly recommend it. If you don't like Marvel, if you don't like Marvel anime, if you don't like anime, you won't enjoy any of this shit. If you don't like Milo Ventimiglia's work, you won't enjoy him either. If you don't like Japan or the cast involved, you won't enjoy this at all. If you don't like Sony or Madhouse, totally get that. Everybody's got everybody has their preferences and shit. Uh yeah, like it was a badass fight to see. It was just it was crazy as fuck to watch, and it's one of those that you can like really get sucked into and enjoy. Who was the best? Oh god. Out of the entire series, I would have to go with Yukio and Kikyo, and also Geo Hideki and Shinjun too. Logan's like on the list, but not like prominent. Like Logan did some cool shit, but I don't know. I wish they just would have went with TVMA. I don't know why they held back. That was some fucked up shit. Like if they'd have went TVMA, that would have been nice. Like fuck. I think all the Marvel anime is TV-14 for the most part, except Blade maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched Blade in a while. I'll have to rewatch it. But yeah, like crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna off air upload this and chill for the rest of the evening. Cause I'm trying to wake up because I passed out earlier. So until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.